it going, guys? This time I got another Rental League Racing video for y'all. I'm going to do it in a highlight format this time instead of just posting a raw video. I think it'll be a little more entertaining, and I'm also going to comment and give you guys my thoughts on what's going on so you can see my perspective. You can see already going into the first real corner that I already dropped a place to the guy in front of me. I managed to keep my nose clean, and generally on first lap chaos I'm always looking for a spot to sneak through. Ahead of me I saw two guys running into each other, so I thought I'd be able to make up a couple more spots, but unfortunately I got taken out from the rear and I was facing the wrong way. As I rejoined, I was still getting up to speed, so another guy got around me, although fortunately I managed to catch him back because he was going really slow. I managed to catch the next guy up the road and get around him pretty quickly, so I didn't lose a ton of time, but I just ran out of laps to be able to catch the next couple drivers. I started that race 8th, and I got sent pretty much to the back. I ended up finishing 10th, which is where I started for the final. Starting 10th in the final meant that I was on the outside. I did my best to assert myself in the start because that's always been a weakness of mine. On turn 4, I managed to stay outside of him, although I got held up a little by the guy in front of me. And again, I managed to stay around the outside of him and actually gain a spot as somebody else got sent off. I lost a spot going into turn 11. But I managed to stay around the outside of this guy and keep the position. I realized I still had some pace compared to the guys ahead of me, but not quite as much as last time. I did a poor job adapting to this kart because the rear end was a little less stable, and normally I prefer one with the more stable rear end. As another driver was taken out, I managed to pick up another spot by keeping my nose clean. One driver got caught out and I managed to get around him, but he was ultimately way faster than me, so he managed to get back by. I tried my best to keep him behind, but he was pretty quick, so props to him. Throughout the race, the guy behind me was definitely catching me. Luckily though, I managed to keep him behind, just barely. I had to race really hard, but if you watch the steering wheel, I never really turn towards him. I just really do my best to limit where he can go. this was the last lap, and he was really pushing. You can really see me having to work the steering wheel. He kept tapping me in the back. But very fortunately, I managed to stay ahead somehow right up to the line. And there's the race. I ended up coming in an 8th, so basically ended up where I qualified, which is kind of unfortunate because especially in the free final, I had a lot of pace, so I think I could have gotten maybe top 5, if not better. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you continue to watch me improve. The biggest thing is just to knock off the rust and pick up my raw speed. My biggest takeaways from this race were a total lack of adaptability on my part, and then also a lack of speed through low speed sections. As I keep doing this rental league, I'm going to focus on working out those kinks and preparing myself for bigger things. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed that, I'd appreciate it if you could give me a like as well as hit that bell so you can see when new videos are coming out. Alrighty guys, and until next time, peace.